Excuse me, I must have fallen asleep. Oh, fun, I'm winning!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're gonna reveal all the voice actors in Ralph Breaks the Internet. This funny and family-friendly movie is the sequel to the 2012 Oscar-nominated video game-inspired film, and guys, its entire plot hinges on the popular websites and memes. This is probably the main reason why Ralph Breaks the Internet became so popular. However, it wasn't just the plot that made this movie viral. The sprawling cast list and names like KRISTEN or Gal Gadot make this film even more interesting to watch. So let's talk about the incredible voice cast in Ralph Breaks the Internet. Stay till the end to see them all.
You know, I can't help but think this whole mess is somehow partially my fault.
Ralph and Vanellope are the main characters, and after Vanellope's game Sugar Rush breaks down, both Ralph and Vanellope venture into the internet with the guidance of Yes, a trendaholic algorithm to retrieve a replacement part. During their journey, they figure out that they literally encounter two different universes, and the adventure becomes cooler than ever. What could be better than bringing together all the Disney princesses, some other interesting characters, and even Star Wars droids in one movie? Genius!
This car is not designed for a big boy, I tell you that. Hi.
You guys really thought you could just steal my car?
This movie features 14 bring-togethers, 14 of Disney's most iconic princesses, from 1937's Snow White to 2016's Mona as millennial versions of themselves. Not only did the filmmakers create a truly amazing storyline, they also managed to make sure that all of the Disney princesses had their original voices. When the cameo for the movie appeared, fans were so excited to see the whole movie because it was the first time when all the iconic actresses who originally voiced the Disney princesses worked together. Interestingly, the animated royal squad in the movie is making fun of the traditional princesses tropes that they helped create in the first place, turning certain stereotypes on their head. Did people assume all your problems got solved because a big strong man showed up? Rapunzel asks the film's protagonist, Vanellope. This film is also very interesting to watch for multiple reasons, but first, let's talk about the voicing cast. Let's figure out who is who.
That's a plug-in alert. Litwack hasn't plugged in a new game in forever. Let's go see what it is.
Yeah.
Vanellope is the protagonist of the movie, and she's a cute girl whose candy-laced style race car game Sugar Rush breaks down. However, she doesn't give up and asks Ralph and Yes to help her in the situation. Sarah Silverman has had an impressive career as a comedian, actress, writer, and producer. But did you know she is far from being family-friendly? You're not gonna believe it, but when Disney hired her to voice a cute Penelope, they probably didn't really check on her hilarious off-color personality. Sarah Silverman herself opened up about how she was constantly reminded that she was playing the role for a family-friendly movie, the movie for kids. After one interview, she said that one Disney representative told her this. They said, "Just to remind you again, this is a children's movie. In that interview, you just said that Cubert does coke." Oopsies.
Nickel and dime it with family. It will take 20 years to make enough money to buy the wheel.
Ralph is the one who is responsible for helping Vanellope fix her game. He's not afraid of venturing into the unknown, and he wants to help her because Ralph and Vanellope became best friends. Ralph and Vanellope's mission is to keep Vanellope's game Sugar Rush from being scrapped. John C. Reilly voices Ralph, and he's a prolific actor and comedian who has appeared in a wide range of films, including The Aviator, Step Brothers, and Kong Skull Island. He was most recently appearing on the big screen in The Sisters Brothers. This is actually the second time that John voices Ralph, as he has already taken part in the first movie that aired in 2012. Speaking of his voice acting experience, John said, "I heard that making animated movies for actors was kind of this isolated, strange experience," Reilly said. "You go in and do your lines, then you react to recorded lines from other people, and you're never in the same room at the same time, and maybe you meet them at the premiere, the other actors."
That's what happens when a princess sings about her dreams.
Oh, that's never happened to me. I mean, not even once.
Let's start talking about our favorite Disney princesses. Of course, the filmmakers would definitely add Anna from Frozen to this movie, as Frozen became one of the most iconic Disney movies from the last decade. The greatest thing is that the princesses are mostly featured in the hilarious scenes. KRISTEN is the one who voiced Anna as she did in the original movie. Anna has become one of KRISTEN most famous roles, but the actress has been under the spotlight for several years thanks to iconic roles like the titular characters in Forgetting Sarah Marshall and Veronica Mars, and many other iconic roles.
What did she just say?
We don't know. We can't understand her.
She's from the other studio.
Elsa is Anna's sister from Frozen, and when she meets Vanellope and the other princesses, she's inspired by her casual style. The group changes out of their dresses into t-shirts and shorts, with Elsa wearing a Nike-inspired shirt with the words, "Just let it go." IDINA Menza plays the role of Elsa, and she is also known for starring in the TV musical Glee.
Churning butter and put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off.
We all love Rapunzel's signature golden locks, and we're extremely happy to see her coming back in the brand new sequel starring Mandy Moore as the princess. The actress decided to return to voice Rapunzel once again, as she has already starred in the role of the fairy tale heroine for the sequel Tangled Before Ever After voicing the character for the Disney film Tangled and the short Tangled Ever After.
Have to assume you made a deal with an underwater sea witch where she took your voice in exchange for a pair of human legs.
The movie about Mona, Disney's youngest animated princesses, became super viral the moment it dropped in theaters. Carvel is an American actress, voice actress, and singer, and she rose to fame thanks to voicing Mona in the 2016 Disney animated film. She's a Hawaiian TV star, and she did a really great job voicing Mona in Ralph Breaks the Internet as well. After voicing Mona, she also played Ariel in The Wonderful World of Disney, The Little Mermaid Live, and voiced Veronica in the Alina of Alvalar episode The Last Laugh.
Excuse me, I'll take this one. He is Groot, I am Vanellope. Click here to meet Wreck-It Ralph. This is almost too easy.
Mulan is the first East Asian Disney princess, and we all know how brave this Chinese warrior princess is. Ming-Na Wen is the one who voiced Mulan, and she is no stranger to the House of Mouse. The first time she voiced Mulan was in 1998, and after that she was invited to participate in many popular properties associated with the company. Most notably her 7-year run on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and a supporting role in the last seasons of The Mandalorian.
It's actually pronounced Wi-Fi, Ralph.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And Wi-Fi is the internet.
TIANA is Disney's first and only African-American princess, who first appeared in 2009's homage to hand-drawn animation, The Princess and the Frog. ANIKA voices TIANA, and she made headlines back in the days when she met with Disney to request that they reanimate TIANA after they were accused of whitewashing her. I was able to express how important it is to the little girls, and let's face it, grown women, who felt represented by her, and that her skin tone stay as rich as it had been, and that her nose continues to be the little round nose that the Princess and the Frog animator Mark so beautifully rendered in the movie. The same nose on my very own face and on many other little brown faces around the world that we so rarely get to see represented in fantasy, she said in a statement. We love that ANIKA is such a strong woman that stands up for not only herself but everyone else as well.
So this steering wheel you sing of, that's a metaphor?
Speaking of brave women who stand up not only for themselves, but MERIDA is one of the bravest Disney princesses. And let us break down that voicing her was a challenge for Kelly Macdonald, who normally relies on subtlety that has helped her become one of her biggest stars. She admitted she would never go near a role like this in a live-action version. Why? Well, Kelly replied, "I'm far too old. I'm not physical or athletic or beautiful enough, so thank goodness it's an animated version." However, she also said that she feels proud for voicing her. "MERIDA is not your typical heroine," says Macdonald. "I feel quite proud to be the voice of Pixar's first female protagonist. MERIDA was such a fun character to play. The teenage aspect wasn't a challenge that came really quickly after 17 years. I amped up the teenage thing that never quite left my life. I also had to pretend my mom was in the room. Nothing winds you up like your parents."
Come on, princesses and cartoon characters, lame.
Who is your favorite voice actor from the entire cast? Do you think all the actors are perfect for their characters? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Oh, thanks, Frogger. Wait a minute. Who are all of you?